Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest V. Let's go on a little trip with Nera, see what she has to say.
We hardly had much chance to get to know each other before we were wed, but I know we'll make up for that from now on.
I kind of think that I talked to everyone here already, so I'm not actually going to. Let's go ahead and start zooming around. We'll go back to Coburg, see what Nera has to say there.
Welcome to Coburg. I heard all sorts of nasty rumors about this place when I was at the Abbey. It's good to see it nice and peaceful now. This is a place where Harry's brother is on the throne, isn't it?
Prince Harry's wife really is a lovely girl. I always wanted to marry someone like her. It's a bit late for me now, mind.
It's not really too late for him, is it?
Nah.
I agree, it's much better for people to keep on hoping.
Ever since Prince Harry came home, this place has been getting better by the day.
It makes me feel all warm inside when I see people looking happy like that.
Aw, she doesn't have anything to say about the puppy. Actually, there is a tavern down below, isn't there? Or no, I'm thinking of somewhere else. Haven't decided if I'll try to go through and show off the kids. I kind of want to, at least, so that we can get the, get the portraits and everything like that. Because the portraits will be different.
Welcome to Coburg Castle.
I'll do my best not to embarrass you in front of His Majesty.
You're kind of like a princess yourself, you know? I'm not going to talk to absolutely everyone. Let's go talk to this guy.
Hello there, the name's Darwin. I spend my life researching all about living things. How have humans and other creatures evolved in the way they have? And could they ever develop into something more powerful? It seems there was once a secret that unlocked these mysteries of evolution. Perhaps it was the hand of the goddess.
I heard it was the legendary hero who defeated the monster that evolved using the secret of evolution.
Wow, she's a pretty good grasp of her own history. But yeah, Deborah, Nera, and Bianca are all descended from the legendary hero. Ald is not in this game.
Hello there. What a pleasure to see you. I've been hearing all about you from that brother of mine. I've been having my people look into this matter of the legendary hero for you, sort of as a means of repaying my debt, you know? Now, they've managed to learn that the shield used by this legendary hero currently resides in a town called Mastroferrato. Oh, you have it already! I might have known you'd be on the case, Ald. I'm sure you'll succeed in finding the legendary hero.
We must find the legendary hero as soon as we can, so that we can rescue your poor mother.
We owe absolutely everything to you, dear Ald, everything. By the way, if I remember rightly, Mastroferrato is where that rich man Rodrigo Briscoletti lives. He apparently owns not one, but several large ships. His name's all over the port towns all around the world.
Does anyone else own ships in this world? What, don't have anything to say about your dad?
Oh, I beg your pardon, I didn't recognize you for a minute. Do go on through. Well, it's Ald. How wonderful to see you, old friend. Married life going well, is it?
Yeah, pretty well.
Marvelous. Well, you did marry a beauty after all. Just like my Maria, of course. So now you have your partner in life, and it's finally time for you to set about finding the legendary hero. I wish I could go with you, but I have Maria to think about. Still, hopefully you'll drop in from time to time and keep us posted, eh? It can get a bit boring being stuck out here in the castle all the while.
Harry seems like a nice chap. I knew he would be, though, because of all you and he went through together. Coburg's lucky to have him. With him around, they have nothing to fear. It's lovely to see you again, Ald. All Harry ever talks about just lately is the time he spent traveling with you. I don't mind hearing his tales, but it's funny to see how men love their adventures so much. So Maria was once at the same abbey I went to? What a coincidence that I didn't meet her again. That we'd meet here again now.
I'm not sure if you were actually there at the same time. Actually, you know what? Let's go up. I'm not going to talk to absolutely everyone, like I said. What does she have? She has mid-heal. Which is not something that Bianca gets. Let's go ahead and zoom to Fortuna.
I came here lots of times for shopping in the past, when I was staying at the Abbey, I mean. Naturally, I didn't go to the casino during my days at the Abbey, but Papa took me there lots of times.
Here's the town of Fortuna, the land of hope and glory. Oh man, I lost again. I guess there's just no such thing as a quick buck in this life.
The casino's just a place to have fun. They make sure you don't get too carried away by stopping you from changing tokens back into gold coins.
I'm not exactly sure that that's how it works there, Nera.
I came to Fortuna here because I heard of an amazing shop selling the most unusual items, but it's closed during the day apparently. What? You bought a slime curio there? I had no idea anything like that was even for sale. I'd love to head over there and buy one myself, but my wife makes such a terrible fuss if I go out after dark.
I'm sure I'd be saying just the same thing if I had to stay home all the time worrying about you.
That's a good thing you don't. What level are you? You're 8 to my 26. Yeah. What do we have in here? Hello?
The land of opportunity ain't so hot in daylight hours, buddy. I ain't doing no business at all.
No doubt everyone's busy at work during the day, looking forward to the evening when they can come here and relax.
She hasn't said darling as much as I thought she would.
I gotta get dinner on the table before my old man and son get home. You look like travelers to me. Don't you miss having a home to go back to in the evening? No, I guess you're too young to feel like that yet, eh?
I'm sure that you understand, darling.
Well, there we go. Was waiting for it. Alright, you're just a shopkeeper.
I hear law and order has been restored in Coburg at last. Well, that sure is good news now, isn't it?
No one seems to know who actually brought peace back to Coburg. He didn't even realize the man in question was standing right beside him.
And he doesn't have anything to say.
I was a traveler myself, you know, back in the day. Ah, they were fine times, fine times.
Papa used to be an adventurer when he was younger, too. Not that you'd know it to look at him now.
It's nice hearing a little bit more about Bruscolettis.
Don't forget that a casino's just a place to let off a little steam. You mustn't get too carried away.
Oops. Nope, don't have anything to say there.
These performers aren't bad.
Yes, it really is a beautiful performance. I can't understand why there aren't more people in the audience.
Alright, well, we're, it's a good thing to... Good point to stop there, I think. Let's head to Heavens Above Abbey. I could have talked to more people, but... Not going to do absolutely everything. It's more to get a feel for what her conversation is.
This is Heavens Above Abbey. We have many lost and suffering sheep finding their way to our door. You're searching for your mother, isn't that right, Ald? I'll be praying that you find her safe and sound soon.
Lots of people come to the Abbey in times of sadness and need. I just came here to study. I stayed here for a while and dedicated my daily life to the goddess. Did you know that?
I did, kind of.
I'm here because I ran away from my husband. He's a mean old ruffian, so he is. You've got kind eyes, though, you have. You'll make someone a nice husband, my lovely.
Thanks. I'm already married, though.
She's had a really hard time of it, that woman. I heard all about it when I was here at the Abbey before. Poor thing. Just thinking of what she's been through makes me feel all choked up. We make all of our own clothes and grow our own food here at the Abbey, you see. We treat things with the utmost care, and we have a great love for the land. Those are two of the main principles of our order.
A prince and a white horse came, and he came and asked Maria, and then Maria said yes, and they got married.
You're my prince on a white horse, Ald. Ah.
Oh my. I don't even have a... No, actually I do have a white horse. I just don't ride her.
It seemed as if Maria had hardly been back with us at the Abbey a few days before Prince Harry returned. If the goddess knew he was coming, she, in her infinite wisdom, of course, didn't tell any of us about it. It was quite a shock. Yes, Harry doesn't act like royalty at all. He's very down to earth. Oh, he wasn't always like that?
Oh, no. No, no. He was not.
What joy Prince Harry has brought to the world, asking Maria for her hand in marriage. Let us hope the young Briscoletti girl from Ferrado finds someone soon, too. Where has the sister who was taking her home got to? Perhaps it's this trouble with the ships I've been hearing about. Hardly any are sailing now, apparently. I hope she isn't stranded.
You don't recognize Nera?
Oh no, she's not back yet. I do hope she's all right.
I think she's in that little house in between Zoomshine and... or Zooming Gale and Ferrado.
Well, that's Prince Harry married. I'm sure it would make the goddess happy if you were to follow suit, Ald.
I have.
It seemed to rather fade into the background then. No, I seem to rather fade into the background then. I'll have to try to make it look more obvious that we're man and wife in the future.
I guess they don't alter the other people's text that much. The cat is enjoying prancing about the place. I was kind of hoping for a bit more with the with this place. Let's go to Zooming Gale. And let's see if I can get over to, let me actually change up the lineup. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get over to that little house, see if Nera has anything to say there. I don't think I ever visited it with, Bianca. Percy gained a level. No levels for Nera yet. Some great saber cats. Get him, Percy! Get him! Do I have much equipped on Nera, actually? Ah, she has a Morningstar. Alright.
This has always been my dream, to be able to travel the world freely with someone dear to me. I suppose we can't afford to just let the moment take us, fun though it is. No, we need to focus on finding the legendary hero and rescuing your mother. Do stop and chat with me every now and then, won't you? I'd like it if we could get to know each other a bit better.
A dancer's costume? Huh. Was not expecting that as a, an item. Alright, you know, with all of these, let's just flee. Wait a second. Right, I went to the wrong place. I forgot where it was. It's actually down here. Mistakes were made. Can I flee from you guys? Yes, I can. There we go. I don't want to fight that many. There we go. Let's go ahead and rest first. That is an expensive inn, too. Jeez. Alright. Wasn't the nun here?
With hand to the soil, I work my honest toil, and listen out for gossip as I sow. Chopping wood and living your life are just the same, really. The most important thing in both is good timing.
What a funny little ditty, just what you need to put a smile on your face. We stayed here one night on the way home to Maestro Ferrato from the Abbey. I knew that I'd be forced into marrying someone who wasn't of my choosing when I got home, and yet I didn't feel uneasy at all. It's as if I was being guided by a bright light, and I had no fear of what was in store.
I thought there was a nun here. Huh. Maybe I'm forgetting it.
These two lads here are both my boys. To tell the truth, I would have really liked to have a daughter, too.
Would you prefer to have a boy or a girl? No doubt you want a boy to follow in your footsteps.
Nah, he'd just be a nameless schlub anyway.
But girls can be so delicate. Wouldn't you just be worried about her all the time? Very well, I'll do my best to give you a girl.
Okay, well, I thought there was a nun here, but I guess not. Alright. Well, let's go back to Zooming Gale.
There's so many stairs here. It looks like it could be a terribly tedious town to get around. A warm and windy welcome to Zooming Gale. Mama and Papa said they brought me here when I was little, but I don't remember a thing.
I'm trying to remember who is supposed to be older, Nera or Deborah.
I don't know. What's that Professor Toil and Trouble up to now, eh? The smoke coming from his place is a right killer.
Maybe he should spend his time researching how to research spells without kicking up so much smoke.
I hear there was a splendid wedding ceremony over at Coburg not too long ago. I think it was the king's elder brother, Prince Harry, who was wed. If I remember rightly, anyway.
I didn't expect to hear talk of Coburg in such a far-flung place.
I would have so loved to see the royal wedding for myself. I'll bet the bride was as pretty as a picture.
Yes, Harry must be delighted to have found himself such a beautiful bride.
You can't beat the feeling of a nice breeze.
The view here is incredible. I can imagine it's a very relaxing spot.
Oh, on your travels, are you? Are you having a nice time?
Well, yes, in fact I am.
That's good. You can't beat a bit of what you fancy.
Nera doesn't have anything to say about that. Alright, let's see. Let's go get to Professor Toil and Trouble, if I can remember how.
Oh, blast. I'm lost again. The paths around this town are so complicated that I just can't seem to find my way.
I wouldn't get lost even if I walked around with my eyes closed. I have you to look after me and guide me in the right direction after all.
Ah, that's kind of creepy, actually. But let's go say hi to the professor.
Oh, have you come back to learn another spell? Yes. I'm afraid this one's proving to be rather tricky. I'm even starting to wonder if I'll manage to have it cracked during my lifetime at this rate.
The poor old man seems a bit worse for wear. I suppose it's only to be expected with how much he pushes himself.
It's not going to be a very good spell anyway. Alrighty, let's go ahead and zoom on to hay.
I feel like the villagers are avoiding us. I suppose they're feeling a bit bitter because of Percy destroying their crops. Poor Percy. When he lost you, he couldn't go back to the wild because he was too tame. He couldn't attack people. So that's why he ended up destroying their crops instead. He had to find food somehow.
There's the monster! Don't kill me! I don't want to die!
I can't understand why people are so afraid of Percy. He's so quiet and sweet.
Yes, who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? Yes, you're a good kitty.
This here is hay. You fancy folk probably call it hay. By the goddess, you made friends with it, did you? You'll frighten off the what's-its off everyone.
The people here in this village seem to think Percy is some kind of monster.
Well, I mean, he kind of is. He's a good monster.
I know what you is. You're a monster tamerer.
Hehe, a monster tamerer. How funny.
That there monster! Don't kill me, I didn't want to die!
Oh dear, we don't seem all that welcome here. I think we should probably make ourselves scarce.
Not yet. There's still people to talk to.
Oh, stay away, you hear? How was that? That there terror crow? Take it if you want. I don't care. Take whatever you want. Just get that monster out of here.
I think I already did take the Terror Crow. Oh well.
I know what you done. You had it planned from the start. You and that monster's working together. I must have been half loopy ever trusted you.
He's in shock because he feels like you must have betrayed him. Hopefully he'll come around and trust us sooner or later, though.
I ain't done Nort. Leave us be. Grr. Ah!
Nera not gonna have anything to say about him? Okay. Bailiff bails.
So that's the end of it. Now get going.
There's no talking to these people. If only they'd give us a chance to explain.
I know. It's so rude. Terrible people they are. Alright, let's zoom on to... already done Nosferatu. Wheelbrook. This is going to be, not great.
I suppose we can't afford to just let the moment take us, fun though it is. No, we need to focus on finding the legendary hero and rescuing your mother. Most of the people have left, so there's not much hope for the place being rebuilt. I'd heard talk of Wheelbrook before. To think that this is where you used to live.
I also want to point out that when it gets rebuilt, they built over the graves. They built a building over the graves.
This is Wheelbrook. If you head west from here, you'll end up in Roundback.
Here's something called the Zenithian Sword was found right here in our cave. Apparently it can only be used by some kind of legendary hero. It's all very mysterious. That must have been the sword Pancras was scratching his head about all those years back, wondering why he couldn't fight with it. I'd never seen him look that troubled before.
Your father must have been absolutely desperate to rescue your mother, the poor man.
I'm not sure if the game ever tells you where he found it. I'm kind of curious about that.
Good heavens, you're going off in search of the legendary hero? Are you sure that's wise?
Yes?
Actually, I seem to remember hearing some talk about the legendary hero over in Roundback long ago. That's where that old friend of yours, Bianca, lived. I wonder how she's doing now. Oh, they sold up the inn and moved to the mountains, you say? dear me, it must have been a trial for poor Bianca. Ah, and who's this lovely young thing by your side? Oh, you got married, Ald. Lovely, how wonderful that you have someone to help fill the gap that Pancraz left, Ald. I do hope you manage to find your mother soon, too. I'll be praying for you. I'd so love to meet your mother. I'm sure she's a wonderful person, just like you. This inn of ours used to be a lot nicer back in the day until those soldiers wrecked the place. It's a bit humble, I'm afraid, but I hope you'll at least find it comfortable enough to rest your weary head for the night.
Nothing from Nera about this. Okay. Off to, oh yeah, I never went to Lodestar Harbor. Let's go there.
I feel like I've been given a whole new lease of life now that I'm with you, Ald. I hope we'll have lots and lots of adventures together. This is Lodestar Harbor. Smell that sea air. You can definitely tell it's a port town.
Ald looks at the wall. Here I sit, broken-hearted. My beloved has departed.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a sailor, and I'm going to travel all around the world. And I'm going to collect lots and lots of treasure, too. It'll be amazing.
It's really sweet how children have such big dreams like that.
I was trying to clear the message, and I ended up getting more of them.
According to ancient manuscripts, there's a giant dragon god that reigns over our world. If that were true, though, why would he allow the monsters to run riot like they are?
Well, probably because he's currently stuck in a minecart going on a endless loop.
I suppose even gods and goddesses need a break from time to time. We just have to hope the break doesn't last forever, that's all.
Did you buy one too?
Yeah?
Oh, I thought so. You look the type.
Did you understand what that man was talking about? I'm afraid I had no idea.
Nope. They're selling ships and bottles down in the dockyard. They're pretty well made. You wouldn't want to miss out on a souvenir of Lodestar Harbor now, would you?
It would be nice to buy the occasional souvenir, but I suppose we can't afford to add to our luggage too much. Oh, you don't mind? I suppose you are very strong. Well, if you don't mind carrying them...
We have a cart. Like, I mean, we could just put it in the cart. It's fine.
I used to want to be a pharmacist, you know. But then the bloke who was teaching me all about medicine went up and popped his clogs. Of all the luck, I used to love living over Wheelbrook Way and all.
Isn't Wheelbrook the village you come from? I would have liked to have visited it all those years ago. To think that man once dreamt of being a pharmacist and yet he's ended up a sailor. You never can tell where your life will take you.
I've heard talk of that castle in the desert, too. Some folks say there's some kind of shrine there to the legendary hero.
If there's a shrine there to the legendary hero, then maybe some of his belongings will still be there, too.
If you're searching for the legendary heroes, you're searching for the legendary hero so that you can rescue your mother? That all sounds a bit serious.
Maybe there's a lot of talk here about the legendary hero. That man behind the bar didn't seem overly interested. I stayed here with Papa and Deborah when I was little. I think we came here by boat that time, too.
Traveling about by boat, are you? If you are, you might find knowing this comes in handy. If you follow the coast south from here and go, then sail right as far as you can go, you should come to a big desert. Apparently, there's a huge castle somewhere in the middle of it.
Alright, that's really about it. Although I didn't talk to Nera after that. Oh well. Let's see. Let's head to Roundbeck.
Welcome to Roundbeck. So this is the place Bianca grew up in, is it? Roundbeck's a lovely little town. It's just so relaxed.
I'm traveling the world in search of legendary weapons. I came to Roundbeck because I heard there was a man living here who knows a thing or two about legends.
It's surprising to see how far and wide rumors of the legendary weapons and armor have spread.
Well, I mean, they are legendary.
What a delightful little inn. You can really see how it's a labor of love for the owners.
I don't know about little. It's a pretty big inn, actually.
My old man and I bought this place from a man called Whitaker. Oh, 7 years back now it was. It was obvious it had been well maintained, so it was clearly a good buy.
I'm an old friend of Whitey who used to run this place. I came by to pay him a long overdue visit, but I'm told he had problems with his health, so he sold up and moved to a village in the mountains far across the sea from here. I was hoping to see that daughter of his again. What a shame. You're a friend of Bianca's, are you? And Bianca and Whitey are both keeping well? That's good to hear. Now I can breathe a big sigh of relief. I'll have to pop over to that Stock and Barrel one of these days and pay them a visit.
So this is the house Bianca grew up in.
Well, in. Let's see what you have to say. There we go.
Pubs always seem to be great places for picking up information. We should go and see what he has to say.
You want to know about the legendary hero, do you? Then you've come to the right place. Long, long ago, Lord of the Underworld, as something or other, was resurrected and set about destroying the world. But then the legendary hero with the Zenithian equipment on his side defeated him and saved us all. He had 4 items altogether: the Zenithian sword, the Zenithian armor, the Zenithian shield, and the Zenithian helm. What happened to the Zenithian codpiece? I mean, what happened to him after that? Some say he returned to Zenithia up in the sky, but I don't know if that's really what happened or not. It was all a long time ago, anyway, so I very much doubt he'd still be alive now. I suppose you might be able to find one of his descendants somewhere if you were lucky.
Excuse me, sir, but it's a her.
I think there are probably descendants of the legendary hero out there somewhere too. Hopefully we'll find one of them before long.
Nera? Nera. You're one of them. Not sure if Cleopatra was supposed to be a descendant of the legendary hero or not. I don't think so.
My son went off to work in Coburg, but he's back home again now. He was full of all sorts of big ideas about making his fortune and like. So much for that. Still, I must admit it's a relief to have him back. That's the thing with being a parent.
Sounds like it's all back to normal over in Coburg. I wonder what fixed everything.
The people here don't seem to have heard of the hand you had in things, do they?
What's a man to do, eh? I ran away from Coburg when things took a turn for the worse, you see. So now I'm stuck because I can't possibly go back to soldiering after doing a runner like that.
Soldiers who escaped from Coburg in those days were executed if they were caught. He's lucky to be alive.
I mean, you could probably go back now. Alright, let's do one more thing before we end the episode. We'll head to Monster Ferrato. We'll go take the ship and swing by Stock and Barrel. Is that going to be a level for Nera? It is! She does not get any new spells, though.
Don't worry about me. I don't mind if you'd like to go and see how Bianca is doing. You were childhood friends after all, so I know she means a lot to you. This village is so quiet, lovely and quiet. Blissful.
Welcome to Stock and Barrel. The bastards are cooking, so the place is a bit full of folk just now.
I love outdoors baths like this. Maybe we could have a soak together a little later.
Sure.
Ooh, that'll be nice. With any luck, we might even have the place to ourselves.
Oh my. I'm not sure if there are any scenes like with Nera staying at Bianca staying at an inn.
Well, well, well. You'll be looking mighty pleased with yourself.
Makes me really happy to see you so pleased that we're married, darling.
Come to see Bianca, have you? She's not here at the moment, though. You'll have to come back of an evening.
Looks like we won't be able to see her until tonight. I wonder where she's gone off to.
I don't have my other monsters with me. I think I have our Draki around here.
What if it ain't old? Seeing you standing there really reminds me of your poor old dad, Pancras. If only we could turn back the clock, eh?
Sounds like Bianca's father really thought highly of Pancras. He seems to be in a rather bad way, doesn't he? You don't think he's feeling so ill because of the stress of you not marrying Bianca, do you? I hope not. I feel a bit awkward getting in the way here when Bianca's not around.
Let's go ahead and pay a visit to the hot springs.
What a lovely inn this is, with the baths nearby and everything. It's certainly nice and relaxing.
There's apparently some kind of religious order out there at the moment collecting money to build a White King's Paradise or such like. They say they'll keep you safe even if the end of the world comes and all that.
Dear me, this White King's Paradise sounds a bit grand for mere humans to be building.
Does it, though? I mean, he didn't exactly say that much about it. Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
Hello there. I bet you've come to relax in the water, eh? Just mind you don't go soaking too much. Wouldn't want to pass out, eh?
Oh dear, I wouldn't want to pass out, darling. Don't soak for too long, will you?
Oh, wouldn't want me to pass out.
Ald? Why are you being so quiet all of a sudden? Surely not. Please, leave me alone. I'm trying to relax. Now I feel all embarrassed too. Let's hurry up and get away from here. I'll bet you're another one of those uptight fellas here to soak away your cares, ain't you?
No?
Oh well, maybe next time, eh? You can't beat the feeling of a nice outdoor bath. Being here with you only makes it all better.
Alright, what happens if I say yes?
Well, enjoy it then. The water's lovely and warm. Oh, you do like your jokes, don't you, Ald? Hehehe.
Alright, let's see if we can make it nighttime and see Bianca. Gotta get out of town first. There we go. TikTok. I don't know where that guy goes during the day or during the night.
Hello, Ald. Good to see you. That wedding of yours was really amazing, you know. I'm sure Pancras would have been looking down from above with a smile. Bianca seems well. I'll be sure to make you happy, Ald. Just as happy as she would.
Alright, you say the exact same thing. Alright, well that's about it. What we will do when I come back, I am going to... Oh, maybe that's him. Let me go talk to that guy. But when we come back, I am going to try and get both the scenes on the mountain, see if they basically play out the same way as it did with Bianca.
Splish splash. Ah, you can't beat having the baths pretty much to yourself.
There are actually quite a few people about, and yet he doesn't seem to feel at all self-conscious about washing his back like that. I could wash your back if only we had the place to ourselves. It's so nice and muscular. Are we staying here in the village tonight? I think I'd feel a bit strange sleeping by your side with Bianca so nearby.
Oh, well then, yeah, we have to stay here at night. I'm terrible. So, I'm going to get the scenes on the mountain, see if they play out the same way as they did with Bianca. And then I will get the first scenes with the kids. And we'll see that they have different hair color. I'm not sure that they'll really have anything different to say. But then it would take a really long time to... maybe I'll get the wedding, I mean the birth too. But then we will skip to Deborah's side, get her events here, and then the same things to see the kids with her hair color. See you then, everyone.